have I got myself into here? Myself into here. Oh my goodness. Yeah, man, PMDG. Yeah. I'm a Phoenix guy. I ain't lying. I'm an Airbus. So, you know, that's kind of how I made the transition from the ATR into the Airbus. But, man, it's been an interesting couple days flying this. Kind of got, you know, I'm always comparing it to the Phoenix. Always comparing it to the Airbus, I should say. Not necessarily the Phoenix. But, yeah, I like it. I want to say it's a little harder. It's some more steps. It's not as automated as the Airbus. But, yeah. Yeah, it's pretty good. So my setup is, so you can see I'm using the yoke. Yeah, so I'm using the yoke. So this is the Honeycomb yoke. So I decided to use that instead of course, instead of the side stick. But I am still using the Airbus throttle quadrant. I had to do some fancy footwork going into YouTube, trying to get our thrust to where it can go into reverse thrusters. So that's all set. So anyway. Let's go ahead and get going. Oh, Caleb, hey, welcome. Yeah, about time. All right. Well, the poll said, so we took a poll. Which Boeing should I go ahead and start streaming with? And this was it. PMDG 737-800. Well, I did not give the 777-200ER shot. I only did 7.3, but anyway. Let's get going, shall we? This should be interesting. I'm glad you brought your wrench, Caleb. All right, let's see if I can remember how to do anything. Battery. Let's go ahead and arm this bad boy. And let's get the ground power on. By the way, when I first came in cold and dark, what's really interesting is the stairs were hooked up and I had no GPU. But I had to go to flightsim.to and you could actually download a saved state. And so I was actually able to put it in here. It's called PMDG No Stairs. So that was very helpful. Shout out to whoever posted that. That was extremely helpful. All right, so ground power, yep, on gear. Let's see, we've got, oh man, I'm getting dizzy already. Let's go. We got 3 green up there. We got 3 green here. Gear is down. Flaps are completely up. Good. Fire test. Get this, I even have like the views. Oh, I went to go to the other side first. Look at that. And then we got the squibs. I'm telling you what, man, you got bells and whistles all over the freaking place. And then down here, oh, can I see it? Look at this thing. Yeah, look at that. Check that out. I guess that's the manual, gear extension. I mean, it's just like a new toy, man. I mean, I'm just like, holy crap, it's like Christmas. Circuit breakers. Let's go. Circuit breakers. This is the best I could do, guys, on short. It's the best I could do. I don't see any circuit breakers as I'm looking around here popped out. So that's good. And then I think I got to go back up here to this rope thingy, escape rope, and then we come up here, flight recorder, kind of do something like that, I guess. I don't know if you go like that or if you pop it down. I don't know. Let's do the Mach speed test. And we got the stall warning test. Now, I've not been able to get the stall warning test to work. I have not been able to get it to work. So, I am definitely, you guys are going to have to really, you guys are going to have to chime in to say, oh, you dum-dum. No, the flight recorder shouldn't be down like that. Or the stall warning. Yeah, some circuit breakers probably popped or something. All right, let's go over here and let's get the navigation ADAR set up to nav on both. Yeah, let's go to lights. Let's get down here to the lights. I'm working off a checklist from Ryanair. Yeah, go figure. Dude had almost 1 million views. It was an actual Ryanair pilot with some other guy. So it was pretty good, actually. It's pretty good. I was really appreciative to have it. Oh, oxygen. I love this sound. Buster didn't like the sound. No, he didn't like the oxygen sound. All right, let's get into the fuel setup. So I think we do FS actions. Isn't that right? Isn't that right? Okay, fuel. We have we need 13.4 on the block. So there we go. Return payload. So zero fuel weight is 123.2. So we're hardly bringing anybody to Charleston today. Look at that, 98 people. We got 8 in the first class though. That's pretty cool. 98 people out of 148. So anyway. So how am I coming in, guys? Anybody, can you guys hear me all right? It's all good? I'm assuming you are. Okay. Let's see. We got the payload. Let's go back. All right, hold on. Pause in it. Return. Guess I gotta go FMC. Now we do pause in it. Is there GPS left? That's pretty cool that you can hit these things and they pop up in the scratch pad. That's something that doesn't happen in the Airbus. And then boom, we can pop it in right there. Look at that. I mean, that's pretty cool. That's not so bad. The route, I like this little feature. KATL. Nope, no slash. Just keep trucking. Kilo Charlie Hotel Sierra. Pop that in the company route. Boom. I mean, it's all in there. Just hit activate. Go execute. We're in. I mean, it's pretty cool. Go to this departure approach thingy. So departure. Niner left. See how you put the select up there. I think that's pretty neat. That's pretty neat. What are we taking off today? What was it? It was the Gary 2. Iraq transition. Perfect. Let's choose our arrival already. I think we're going to be the ILS 15. Osprey 7. Iraq transition is my guess. I don't know about Luther or I don't know about any of these. Let's just go ahead. You know what? I'm not going to select it if I don't know it. Let me just go really quick. I did set up the charts in here. Hey Caleb, can you hear me all right? Oh, you're not gonna be able to fly. Well, at least maybe you could be the co-pilot. You could help me out here. Let's see. What was I looking for? Oh, I was looking for the approach. So I already pinned these guys in there. Kind of like the feature of the pinning in. I think that, you know, it's not so bad. All right, Luther's on the far side, so I'm afraid if I put Luther here, but if I don't put Luther here, yeah, I think I need to put it there though. Okay, 5x5, good. Luther. I'm just gonna go Luther transition. I don't know if I should do that for the approach. Luther's out there. What the heck. Alright, so we went ahead and put it in there. And let me just check the plan. Uh-oh. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Let's go to route. Yeah, I think so. Luther, let's Let's keep it rocking and rolling. Let's go to legs. Yep, it goes to Luther. So it goes to Iraq to Luther. Let me see what the arrival looks like. Easier to hand fly than the bus, huh? Well, I could tell you what, I'm not going to be doing much hand flying today. Well, there's Luther. Wow, it goes right to Luther. Perfect. I like it. And then Luther goes right in, so man, you can't have much easier than this one. That's pretty cool. All right, so I already hit execute, so and we got the legs up. Let's go init ref. Cost index is going to be 1.9er. The reserves is 7.1. Had to write all this down first. Zero fuel weight. I like how you can just press that there and the zero fuel weight pops in there, and then you can just kind of pop it in. Good. Altitude. What we were cleared at flight level 250. So put 250 over here. Cruise winds, and okay, so let's go to top of climb. Where are we on top of climb? Not top of descent, top of climb. Oh man, I do not like how you have to scroll through the whole thing here. With the Airbus, it breaks the OFP into certain sections, and you can click to go to each section, which is kind of nice. What was I looking for? I knew I came here for some reason. Oh, cruise wind. 301, okay, at 28. 301 at 28. See, I would never be putting in the cruise wind into the Phoenix. Outside air temperature minus 28. Pop that in there. Transition altitude is fine. All right, so let's go ahead and hit execute. Let's go to N1 limit. All right, let's get our performance. Let's go. Performance. Performance. Okay, we're going to be taking off a 9er left. We will be Mike 2 intersection. Mike 2 intersection. So my guess, let me just go ahead and put 10,000 feet. That's the other thing I like about, well, you can save your, you can create custom takeoff intersections on the EFB for the Phoenix. Here, you just have to, you can do an intersection, you just have to know what your distance is. I think it's probably around 10.7 or something like that, but if we just put, 10,000 feet in, we're going to be good. We're going to be good. Import this, wait, import from the aircraft, got our CG, we got our weather, let's calculate. All right, so I guess it's 44 is our select temperature, 44. I have no idea what this D rate and this climb 1 is, but I do know it says TO1 right here, so I'm assuming I need to go down to here. So that maybe I'm assuming that's what we got to do. All right, trim, let's see. So all right, so that's good. So we're all good there, right? We're all good there. Let's go takeoff. Flaps 5, right? Flaps 5, yeah. It's like always flaps 5, right? CG 25.2. Good. So let's put that in there. So trim is 487. I love the sound. You guys like that sound? I don't think Buster likes that sound. But it's really unique. That is really unique. All right, let's take a look at the V1s. 136. 136. V rotate. 137. 137. V1 is 142. 142. Bang. I guess I got to set this up here to 142. All right. Make sure it's on the magenta. Make sure 136 is over here on our tape. Yeah, man. Yeah. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. You guys got to understand, this is the first time that we've ever done this. All right, so let's go overhead flow. Final overhead flow. Yaw damper off. Let's cruise all the way down here. Do we have any fuel in the middle? No, we don't. So I heard you just need to put these fuel pumps on. Then you do test the crossfeed, I guess. And you wait for this little light to go there, and so it looks good. So then you just put it back. All right. And come back up here. Ground power still on. These are supposed to be on. Ground power's good. What else do we need to do here? Gee, many Christmas. I think we leave those alone. And we come up here. Let's put these on bright, norm. Seatbelt on because we got the fuel on board already. Let's get our window heats on. Leave the probe heat off right now. We don't need anti-ice at this point. Let's go ahead and get the hydraulic pumps on. Come on down here, we're good. So we come on up here, cockpit voice recorder. I guess we leave it on auto. Tram air we leave on. Recircs are on auto. That's really interesting. Packs are both on auto. So let's put the packs on auto. Isolation valve, it says auto or open, so we'll just keep it like that. APU bleed is off. Flight altitude, we're going to 250. Come on, let's go. And it's 50 feet, I think, is where we're going in Charleston. We got auto here. Everything looks good. Lights. Okay, we are flying at night. But let me just set everything up for night flying. Wheel well, wing, I don't know. Should we just put the wing on? Yeah, let's put the wing on. All good here. Let's come across. We don't need the taxi, any of this. APU. Yes, sir. Let's get the APU going. APU goes on. Now we need to wait a minute, it said. While we're waiting a minute, let's go ahead and get in our 3011. So we're good there. Is this 3011 here? Yeah, what does this say? Yeah. 3011 there too. Heading for the runway will be that 095. Altitude, our first altitude constraint is 100. So we got that going for us. Okay, so a minute's gone by, so we can put on the bleed. APU bleed is now going on. I like how it came down here. Hopefully that was good. Hopefully we didn't hit it too soon. Yeah, there it goes. There it is. There it is. There it is. I don't know what the master caution electric is. What's the master caution electric? Master caution electric. Somebody help. What is the master caution electric? Do I just hit it off? When I go recall? Alright. It is what it is. I don't think it's fatal. Alright, MCP setup and pre-departure flow. So we got the heading, we got the course. Course. Of course. We're not going to set the course right now. We will once we get in the air for the ILS. Let's do flight directors left on first, I guess. And then we go right. Okay, whatever. And then the EFIS, we got the QNH, we're set. Data, terrain. What is this data? Let's go back to map. What is data? Oh, it tells you what time we get to each waypoint. Now that's pretty cool. Oh yeah, I like these. Yeah. Now that's pretty cool. All right, let's go. Let's focus. Auto brake, RTO. So rejected takeoff, right? So we set the auto brake to that. System, do we have hydraulics going? Yeah, hydraulics are pumping through. Let's go, let's go. Parking brake is set. Yep, parking brake is set. Speed brake is, yep, down. All right. Config check. All right, so we want to hear the horn, right? So that's good. So we have the levers are down. Stabilizer trim, perfect. Normal, good. We're sitting here at normal. Radios. All right, man, it's up. It's on like Donkey Kong. We have our ACARs. And let's go ahead and put our approach in. $475. Okay.
Delta 613 Heavy, RNAV 2 grits, runway 9 left to Mike 2, clear for takeoff.
Alright, so we got the rate. Let's get the transponder 71.
Number 168 Delta Alpha, and land tower, runway 8 left, clear to land.
7107. Yeah, that's a tricky one. Alright, so we're mode C, so we're squawking mode C, so we got the right squawk in. Rudder area line, let's just make sure.
Atlanta Tower, American 675, requesting taxi, runway 9 left.
American 675 Heavy, Atlanta Tower,
Safety
runway 9
inspection
left to Mike
performed.
2,
Surfaces
taxi
and
to
shocks
Mike
checked.
2.
Maintenance status checked. Battery on. Electric collar. Hydraulic pumps are on. Landing gear lever is down. Ship's library is checked. Bingo. Let's move on. APU generator is on. Well, let's get it on. APU generator. Let's make sure we have the APU. Yeah, bleeds are on. It's on. Everything's good. So let's. Alright, so the APU generator is on. Parking brake is set. Ground power, we can now remove it. Ground power can now be removed. So release. And let's get that, the jetway going back. I don't even know if we connected the jetway. So let's remove the ground power. It's disconnecting. Yep, it's now off, so we're good, and we still have power. Doors, let's just close all doors. I think they are. Stairs, they are jetway. Good. Back. Chocks, remove chocks. APU bleed, just make sure it's on, and it is on. Let's go ahead and request a push. Holy mackerel.
Cockpit to ground.
This is ground. Stand by. American 613 Heavy, contact departure. Have a good day.
Alright, before start checklist down to the line. Holy crap, that is a ton of stuff. We did them all. I will tell you that. Before start checklist and flow below the line. So air conditioned packs need to go off. So let's turn the packs off. Anti-collision light. Okay, so we got the anti-collision light on.
The parking brakes are set.
Parking brake.
You may lift.
Are we sure it's set? Yeah, parking brake is set. Transponder is on. So before start checklist float below the line is complete. We are now on the pushback and start phase.
We are cleared for start and push.
Yeah, we are.
Okay, cleared for push start. Please release parking brake.
All right, let's go ahead and release the parking brake. This is always a wonky
Parking
time.
brakes are released.
Okay, good.
Commencing pushback. You can start the engines in sequence.
Here we go.
It will start in the sequence.
So I guess I got this from Europe, so they're starting engine 2 first. So we got the starter valve open. We got oil pressure is starting. N2 is 25. Okay, there we go. Let's go ahead and give us some fuel in number 2. And there it goes, man. That is hot. So I think this thing flips over to off, and once it goes to off, I can then go to, yeah. All right, there we go. So then we got to go number 1, and 2 is starting to come into play. There goes the oil pressure starting up.
Okay, pushback completed. Please set your parking brake.
Parking brake is now
Parking brake
set.
Parking
We're
brake
at
set.
25.
Aircraft.
We're at 25. Let's pull some fuel into number 1.
Ground. You may disconnect. Okay, sir. Clear to disconnect. Pin has been removed. See you at the side. Have a good flight. Holding position waiting for the visual. Thank you and goodbye.
There we go. That's looking good. Holy mackerel. Can't believe it. Can't believe it. Electric thing went off. Okay, engine 1 and 2 generators are both on.
American 675 Heavy, land tower, RNAV to...
APU can
RNAV
go
to grid,
off.
runway 9 or left, I'd like to clear for takeoff.
And I would imagine then the bleeds can come off.
American 675.
And verify RNAV to grid.
Alright, start
RNAV
switches
grid, American
both
675.
continue. Probe heats can come on. Haven't memorized this all yet.
Heavy, just trying to throw some information here. We got November. Are we going to be departing?
Engine anti-ice not required. Packs both auto.
I need your SID if you really want me to help you out there.
It's going to be the Varnman 2 departure, Delta 377.
Alright, Varnum's going off the north side.
Roger that, thank you.
Bleeds are now
Just for the
on.
future, it says in your
Isolate.
PDC, do you expect the north side or the south side? It says me to call ground on the north or the south side.
Isolation
Yeah, I
valve
can
auto.
see
Flaps
that.
are
I
set to
apologize, T-Bug.
5. I think that will do it. Let's make sure. Yep, 5. So it's like an in-between setting for the Airbus thingy here. All right, so flaps are set at 5. We also have a good indication they're going up, and we could see it, which is kind of interesting right here. All right, sorry I'm going so slow, but yeah, it is our first time flying this. So stabilizer trim, 4.87, so it's almost 5, which is good. So we're set there. Start levers are in the idle detent. Flight controls. Yeah, flight controls. So let's go full up, full down, neutral, full left, full right, neutral. How about our rudders? Full left, full right, neutral. Oh yeah, baby. There you go. All right, flight controls are all good. Let's go ahead and recall one more time. Good. Nothing there. Let's go to engine. So now we got that set. Before taxi checklist. Generators are on. APU is off. Start switches is continued.
Yeah, sorry, just quick.
Probe heats are ice are off. Air conditioning packs auto. Bleeds are on. Isolation valves auto. Flaps are 5, and we see at 5, and we see a good
Tower, I just want to apologize.
state trim, we're good. Start levers are right. Delta D10. Flight controls are checked. Recall is checked. Before taxi, let's get on some lights. All right, taxi checklist. Lights are all on.
Tier 5 Super, Atlanta
Let's
Tower, runway
release the
9 or
brake.
left at Mike 2, or I guess you need all the way. So runway 9 or left, taxi via Lima.
9 left, Lima, high flight 205 Super, thank you.
Well, brakes work. Let's turn some lights on, shall we? Panel. Flood. I guess we got some stuff here. Such a noob. All right, where are we? We're at 2 south. Let me go ahead and arm the LNAV.
And Atlanta Tower, Delta 1518 heavies on the south side of the ramp.
Delta 1518 Heavy, Atlanta Tower, runway 9 or left at Mike 2, taxi via Lima, Mike 2.
Lima, Mike 2, Delta 1518 heavy.
Atlanta Tower, Delta 3091 with Bravo, ready for taxi 2 south.
Delta 3091 Atlanta Tower, runway 9 or left at Mike 2, taxi via Lima, Mike 2.
All right, 9 or left, Lima, Mike 2, Delta 3091.
Leonard, sir, to the 921 heavy with the visual for 8 left.
Delta 921 Heavy, Atlanta Tower, runway 9 or left, or correction, runway 8 left to land.
Clear to land 8 left to 921 heavy.
We're gonna get ready to go here pretty quick. Departure's in the hopper. Let's go ahead and get TRA.
Delta 391 RNAV at 2, lightest, runway 9 or left at Mike 2, clear for takeoff.
All right, RNAV Delitus, clear for takeoff, 9 or left, Mike 2 intersection, Delta 3091. Okay, auto throttle is armed. I just want to make sure, let's go ahead and get all of our lights are on. Let me make sure we are going to Litus. Yep. All right, let's go ahead and get in our deal here. Let's keep it rolling. All right, we're stable. Boom. Toga.
Delta 1518 Heavy, runway 9 and left at Mike 2, lap await.
Line of await, Delta 1518 Heavy.
8 knots.
V1 rotate.
Positive rate of climb.
Gear up.
Delta 1518 Heavy, RNAV 2 Linus, runway 9 and left at Mike 2, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, RNAV lighters, Delta 1518 Heavy.
Flaps up.
High flight 205 Super, runway 9 or left, line of await.
Line up in line by high fly 2056.
Delta 3091, contact departure.
Over to departure, Delta 3091. Thanks for your help. All right, here we go. Atlanta departure, Delta 3091, climbing 3,600 for 10,000.
Delta 3091, Atlanta departure, radar contact on maintain 14,000.
Up to 14,000, Delta 3091. I don't know why it goes single digits.
TSCAN, Atlanta.
Larry, don't do that again, please.
Descend and maintain 5,000.
All right, we're coming up to Lidus.
Hey, Prim, I can't hear you on the first of November.
Okay, please follow my instructions. TSCAN, descend and maintain 5,000.
Descending maintain 5,000, should maintain heading 070.
We have to localize our Delta 491 Bravo.
Delta 491 Bravo, do you have the field in sight?
Affirm.
Delta 491 Bravo, cleared visual approach runway 9 right, maintain 180 knots until Bernie.
180 knots until Bernie, 491 Bravo. Yeah, equivalent. Clear visual approach is fine.
And departure, Delta 1518 Heavy is passing through 3,000 feet to 10.
Delta 1518 Heavy, Atlanta departure, radar contact on maintain 14,000.
14,000, Delta 1518.
I like that we can spin through the other side to get to the other frequencies. That's helpful.
TSCAN, do you have an approach request into Peachtree?
Okay, there we go.
Go ahead with local November.
Do you have an approach request into Peachtree?
Negative, sir. Just to confirm, what's that for me? Bulkhead or bulkhead 3? Just to confirm that for the procedure, please, sir.
I'll just give you vectors to final at this point. If you just fly 070 to maintain 5,000, we'll get you there.
Okay, so now, if you maintain heading 070, then maintain 5,000.
So we're ready for center. We're LNAV, VNAV speed. How we doing, Caleb? How we doing? Man, where's all the 737 flyers out there? Skystream, all these guys, 737. Gotta fly the Boeing. All right, we're through 10. I guess we do this. I don't even know if we need these fixed landing lights on. Whatever. It's off. Uh-oh. We can leave all these other ones on, I guess. Flaps
Delta 3091, contact Atlanta Center 132.97.
32.907, Delta 3091. Have a good night.
Delta 491 Bravo, remain down and right, cleared to land, contact.
5 before you go traffic, 11 o'clock and 15. Opposite direction, Airbus 321, flight level 340. Rouge 1812, Airbus traffic, 11 o'clock 15, opposite direction, flight level 330. American 3155, Kinetic Washington Center, 133.72, let them know you're looking for the traffic.
Atlanta Center, Delta 3091, climbing, we're at 13.6, climbing 14,000.
Atlanta Center, Delta 534 with you at flight level 310. Just passing through.
American, I'm sorry, give me the call sign again. Who's checking in? Delta 3091, you up?
Yep, Delta 3091's up. We're level 14,000.
Delta 3091, Atlanta Center, hello, climb maintain, flight level 250.
Up to flight level 250, Delta 3091.
Suez airfield in sight.
American 9872, flight level 210.
That was Rouge 1812. I'm sorry, you got stepped on. Say again, you had to the airport site? Okay, they said airport.
All right, we're coming up to the arrival almost. So this is fast.
Let it go through 459, microphone 510.
Golf 3 and 459, bro.
All the flaps are up.
Roger. Delta 534, you check in.
Yep, Delta 534, I'm at flight level 310. I'm not sure if you heard it this time, but 534.
534, Roger. Delta 613, contact Jack Center, 135902, we'll see you.
After takeoff flow, pressurization.
And Atlanta Center, Delta 1518
Check.
heavy.
Start switches can go off.
Delta 1518, Atlanta Center, Roger. Climb, maintain.
Gear
flight
up.
level 370.
Auto brake off.
Up to 370, Delta 1518 heavy.
Altimeters.
9872, flight level 210.
We're getting there.
American 9872, Atlanta Center, Roger.
After takeoff checklist, air condition
November
pressure set.
35,
Engine start
Victor,
switches
Juliet,
are off.
descend
Landing
via
gear
the
up.
Phillips
Auto brake
arrival, landing
off.
north, short
Flaps
altimeter
up. No
308.
lights. Altimeters are set. All right, we're approaching 18,000. Let's go standard right now. So let's go standard. We're standard all the way around. Good. Wow.
That blue is Midcon 1138, Atlanta Center, Roger. Welcome.
Atlanta Center, Speedbird 259 Heavy, flight level 310, 41 miles to Riz.
Delta 1518, demand altitude maintain, flight level 240.
I didn't get that.
Atlanta Center, good evening. High flight 235 Super with you passing 12,000 for 14,000.
Aircraft calling to standby.
Center, was that for Delta 3091?
Aircraft calling to standby. Sorry, was that asking for a DSS?
Delta 900, copy.
Delta 900, roger, cross Ozzy at 14,000, at altimeter 3011.
Ozzy at 14,000.
High fly 205 Atlanta Center, climb maintain flight level 410.
Flight level 410, high fly 205 super.
Atlanta Center, Speedbird 259 Heavy with you. Good evening. Flight level 310, 24 miles to Ridge.
So I missed a call signed by Riz. Who is it?
Speedbird 259 Heavy.
Speedbird 259, Atlanta Center, roger, welcome.
Thank you, sir.
Atlanta Center, hello, Legion 3601 on the ground at Chattanooga, request clearance.
Standby 3888 Yankee, hot inspection, descend, maintain 5,000, report Chattanooga insight, and say runway you're requesting. .3888 Yankee for correction center.
Can you repeat that, 3888 Yankee?
3888 Yankee, descend to maintain 5,000, report Chattanooga insight with your runway request.
Descend to 5,000, reporting Chattanooga in sight, requesting RNAV runway 33.
Okay, roger. If you want the RNAV, it's going to be a couple minutes here. I got to stand by. Convoy 694, contact approach on 120.5.
Alright, we're level.
120.5, Convoy 694, thank you.
American 1819, descend via the field for arrival landing north, the shuttle altimeter 3018.
Send me the Phillips landing north, American 1819.
American 9872, descend via the field for arrival landing north, the shuttle altimeter 3018.
3018, and the field for arrival for American 9872.
Atlanta Center, Blue Sheep 5329, 15,000 for 16,000 out of Charlotte.
Stand by Delta 1518, I see a climbing still, sir. I gave it 24. Maintain flight level 260. Stop your climb. Delta 1518, Atlanta.
Go ahead, Atlanta Center.
Delta 1518, stop your climb. Maintain flight level 260. You were assigned 24. You kept climbing.
I was assigned 370, but I'll stop it at 260.
Yeah, you were given 37, and I stopped you at 24. Okay, just maintain 26, please. Level off at 260. Thank you. Blue Street 5329, Atlanta Center. Climb, maintain flight level 2, correction 190.
Flight level 190, Blue Street 329.
And you can delete the speed restriction.
Atlanta Center, hello, American 829, flight level 11000 for 14,000.
American 829, Atlanta Center, roger. Climb, maintain flight level 390.
Climb and maintain flight level 390, American
This guy coming up my rear.
Flight number 6097 Golf, looking for a handoff.
6097 Golf, contact approach 13347. Sorry about that.
3347 November, 6097 Golf.
1720 November, contact Jack Center 135.902. Take care.
Atlanta Center, Delta 2053 Heavy. We're about 22 nautical miles just north of Theros. Checking in with you, flight level 400.
Delta 2053, Atlanta Center, radar contact. Number 172 Sierra November.
35.9.
Thank you.
American 9872 for 2 seconds.
1097.
Delta 1518, climb, maintain flight level 370.
370, Delta 1518 Heavy. And American 9872, did you hear we're stepping away for 2 seconds?
Who's stepping away?
American 9872.
Roger, that's approved. Delta 2053, descend to maintain flight level 350.
Descend to maintain flight level 350, Delta 2053 Heavy.
Delta 534, descend via the SIP-2 arrival at altimeter 3011.
Descending via the
Course
SIP-2
154.
arrival, altimeter is set to 30.11, that's 584.
Blue Street 5329, contact Jack Center 135.902.
3592, Blue Sheep 5329.
Delta 3091, contact Jack Center 135.902.
Okay, 35.92, Delta 3091.
And Atlanta
Center, good evening, Delta 377 Heavy. We are just passing Hoyt. We are also passing 12,300.
Delta 377, Atlanta Center, hello, climb, maintain, flight level 370.
Yep, flight level 370, Delta 377.
Agent 240, radar contact, 8 miles south, Orlando, VOR, flight level 290, descending, cross, path at a maintained 13,000, Jacksonville, altimeter 3006.
Correct, crossing Bass at 13,000 for Agent 240.
Jacksonville Center, good evening. Delta 3091, flight level 250.
Delta 3091, Jack Center, hello.
All right, let's go ahead and get started with our descent because we got 40 miles to go.
November 172, Sierra November, the Delta Tango Sierra, altimeter 3007.
3007, Sierra November.
American 7 at Banya, cleared ILS, runway 17 left approach.
At Banya, when I get there in about an hour, clear for the ILS approach.
Delta 781 at Yago, cleared ILS, runway 18 right approach.
At Yago, cleared ILS 18 right approach, Delta 781.
Jacksonville Center, Walker 2933 on the ground to Mouse House, flight 6 for IR Flight to Providence.
Aircraft going for IFR, your clearance is on request. November 482 Tango Sierra, runway 26, taxi via Delta.
26 via Delta,
All right, let's put in our fixes. Oh no.
Blue Streak 5329, descent at Palace discretion, maintain 11,000, Myrtle Beach, altimeter 3018.
Then maintain 11,000, coming up here.
All right, so our fixes are done.
United 2715, holding short, runway 18 left, ready for departure.
United 2715, Arnett Villains, runway 18 left, clear for takeoff, wind 11010.
United 2715, clear for takeoff.
Okay, we got the ILS frequencies in 109.7. We got our course selectors on both. Landing elevations 50 at the airport. Good. Minimums. What are we at? What are we at, boss? 243. 243.
Jacksonville Center, United 2025, checking in 310.
United 2025, Jack Center, hello.
All right, let's go ahead and check out our runway.
On Jacksonville Center, Delta 1518 Heavy is passing through 34,000 for 37,000.
Delta 1518 Heavy, Jack Center, hello. Blue Streak 4455, Jack Center.
So we got a 0.8. 0.8 off.
And center,
So it's going to be 132.2.
Blue Streak 4455, Jack Center, hello.
Jacksonville Center, United.
See, this is a lot.
You want us to start descending the French 5 arrival now?
You're a little far.
Okay, just wanted to verify.
Here we go, VREF 147. We're going to do flaps 3.
November 42 Tango Sierra, on course approved, runway 26, clear for takeoff.
On course approved on 6
Yeah, that's how we can keep it up. All right, 109.7 DME. I don't know if we got DME.
Charlotte altimeter 3018.
So it's going to be
So we're headed to Millet Blue Streak.
5,600 feet.
What altitude?
5,600
Cross
feet.
Mullet at a maintain 12,250 knots. Charlotte altimeter 3018.
Nope.
12,000. 250.
I was afraid I'd do that.
And Blue Streak 55906.
Let's unpin that one.
Delta 1905. Miami Center's offline. Radar service terminated. Preview change approved.
We're going to go.
122 Lake for
Let's go all the way to Alpha.
United 2715. Radar contacts altitude.
We're going to go Alpha.
Passing flight level 50. United
It's about 6,000.
United 2715.
Maybe 7,000.
Climb and maintain flight level 360.
Climbing 260, directing to Osprey.
So we're going to go a little long.
United 2025, descend via the Greenwich 5 arrival. Orlando is south. Orlando altimeter 3008.
Landing south, so that's going to be 18 right, correct?
United 2025, you can expect 20 right.
Alright, I just wanted to verify, because landing north will be the other way.
Yeah.
No, I said south.
I know, I was just saying, north is 36 right, and 18 right landing south.
Cool.
We got that figured out.
Double 1691, oh, disregard.
1690.
42 Tango Sierra, better contacts altitude.
That's the 6 here.
Tango Sierra, maintain VFR.
This is
Charlie, Juliet, November 248, expect vectors, visual approach, runway 8.
Copy, vectors, visual approach, runway 8, Cajun 248.
Just want I know you've been busy with controlling traffic here. Southwest 3721 has got a TVC, but I know if you haven't figured it out, it's okay.
Yep, sorry, there's too many buttons to press for the Teetles. I'll get it to you in a minute.
All good, take your time.
Bubo, Turtles, Osprey, Luther. Bubo, Turtles, Osprey, Luther.
Jack Smithton 1138, flight level 350.
Midcon 1138, Jack Center, hello.
We need to get going. Let's slow down.
Double 1518 cross Jurdy at a maintain flight level 210280 knots.
We'll cross Jurdy at 210, 280 knots, Delta 1518 heavy.
Jack Center, American 121, level 400.
American 121, Jack Center, hello.
So my biggest thing is, I can't get
Delta 3091 descend via the Osprey 7 arrival. Charleston altimeter 3015, runway 15 transition.
Alright, we're going to descend via the Osprey 7 3015 and we'll the 15 runway 15 transition Delta 3091. Perfect. Let's go.
Blue Streak 5455, cross Mullet at a maintain 12,000, 250 knots. Charlotte altimeter 3018.
Cross Mullet at 12,250 knots, Blue Streak 4455.
Jacksonville Center, cancel flight following 172 Sierra November.
172 Sierra November, Roger. Squawk maintain VFR, radar service terminated, frequency change approved. Scott, vARTCC in November.
Luther's 4,000.
Blue Streak 5329, expect vectors for the visual approach runway 18.
Expect vectors for visual 18, Blue Streak 5329.
Blue Streak 4455, contact Charlotte approach 120.5.
Charlotte approach 25, we'll see you.
Center 223 Bravo Hotel, just off of Jack Edwards. Just a little heads up, we're going to be doing some banner flying up and down the Gulf Shores coast.
233 Bravo Hotel, Jack Center, roger.
Jacksonville Center, very good evening, Delta 518. Which runway can we expect for departure out of Orlando today?
Delta 518, runway 17 right.
Beautiful, we expect 17 right, Delta 518, and we have information Alpha, we'll call you soon.
Jack Center, good evening, Southwest 2197, checking in flight level 400.
Southwest 2197, Jack Center, hello.
I'll put some
Blue Streak 5596, contact
speed
Charlotte
brakes
approach
on.
120.5.
Over to 120.5. Thanks for help with Streak 5596.
So Luther is 17 miles out.
Jacksonville Center, United 20.2, ready to push, tear off 846 once our lab gas is done.
Aircraft calling for push, call me for taxi, please.
Copy. United 20.2, call you for taxi.
Jack Center,
Alright, here we go.
6588 ready to taxi with Alpha, hold short of Alpha.
Cabby 6588, runway 18 right, taxi via Alpha Bravo 1.
Alpha Bravo 1, Cabby 6588.
Cajun 248, turn left heading 330 to set up maintain 3000, vectors to final.
330, 3000, Cajun 248.
Blue Streak 5329, and flight present heading to set up maintain 3000, vectors final.
Present heading down to 3000, Blue Streak 5329.
Yeah, so that's interesting.
United 2025, confirm you're descending via the Grinch. Your descent should not have started for another 120 miles, sir.
Sorry about that. I was reading it on the, I was reading the Grinch 5 on the, sheet.
Yeah. You're at the MIA. I don't know how you misread that.
I was reading off FlightAware.com.
American 7, runway 17 left, clear to land.
Clear to land, American 7.
Good day, Jacksonville Center, Southwest 3721, ready for taxi.
Southwest 3721, runway 17 right, taxi via Hotel 1.
Hotel on Southwest 3721.
Delta 781, wind is 11010, runway 18 right, clear to land.
Clear to land 18 right, Delta 781.
On Blue Streak.
Delta 2715, request for the climb to fly level 360.
Build 1 o'clock, 15
Auto brake,
miles.
let's go 3 for the auto brake. Speed brakes, we're looking at lights.
55, correction, 5329, field 1 o'clock, 2 miles, report in sight.
Field established,
District 5329, cleared visual approach, runway 18, runway 18, clear to land.
Cleared visual 18, runway 18, clear to land, District 5329.
Guys on 248, field is to your 3 o'clock in about 18 miles, report in sight.
They're looking for field for Asian 248.
Transponder, oh, what do we got? We missed it. Auto brake?
Delta 1518, contact Washington Center 133.72.
33.72, Delta 1518 heavy.
Alright, let's get the lights on.
Delta 626, contact Washington Center 133.72.
133.72, see it.
Delta 613, expect ILS, runway 18 right at Iago. November 482 Tango Sierra, Houston Center is offline, radar service terminated, squawk maintain VFR, frequency change approved. Squawk maintain VFR.
Jack Center, occasion 248 is still flight.
Occasion 248, cleared visual approach, runway 8, clear to land, wind 070 at 11.
Cleared visual approach, runway 8, clear land, runway 8 for occasion 248.
Got the 6588, Arnav Villains, runway 18 right, clear for takeoff.
Arnav Villains, clear for takeoff, Captain 6588.
Level 613, cross, Iago at 6000, at Iago, cleared ILS, runway 18 right approach.
Jacksonville Center, Southwest 3721, ready for takeoff at Hotel 1, I'm sure it's 79.
Double 3721, squawk 7320.
7320. Squawking here for Southwest 3121, ready for departure at Hotel 1, hold chart 179.
Southwest 3121, RNAV Cape, runway 17 right, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, Southwest 3721.
Check center, Southwest 3662, flight level 29. Southwest 3662, Jack Center, hello. November 512 Delta Mike, descend via the stock R4 arrival. Charlotte is north, Charlotte altimeter 3018. November 512 Delta Mike, Jack Center.
Center, 223 Bravo Hotel.
222 Bravo Hotel, Jack Center.
Would it be alright if I monitored CTAF or was on CTAF?
223 Bravo Hotel, monitor CTAF.
Monitor CTAF, 223 Bravo Hotel.
Jack Center,
Delta 3091, field is to your 1 o'clock, 10 miles, report in sight.
Field in sight, Delta 3091.
Delta 3091, clear visual approach. Runway 15, runway 15, clear to land.
All right, clear for the visual approach 15, clear to land 15, Delta 3091. Yeah, I don't know what the hell happened there.
Captain 2800.
Kathy 6588. Level 781, caution, wake turbulence, previous departure was a heavy.
Roger.
Kathy 6588, radar contact, clear direct Medusa, climb and maintain, flight level 290.
Medusa and 290, Captain 6588.
Good day, Jackson Center, Southwest. 3721 passing 2,400.
Ugly. We're catching it from the top. You know what? I'm going to put
3721 radar contact, clear direct Buffy, climb and maintain, flight level 350.
Clear direct Buffy, climb maintain 350, Southwest 2730. Southwest 3721.
Kathy 6588, I need you at a odd altitude. Can you take 290 or do you want 310?
Either one, 29 or 31, doesn't matter for Captain 6588.
Kathy 6588, maintain flight level 290.
Alright, 290, Captain 6588.
Jacksonville Center, Delta 518, lead 8 is Alpha.
Don't try this at home.
Delta 518, runway 17 right, taxi via Golf Hotel 1.
17 right via Golf Hotel 1, Delta 518.
Southwest 3662, cross Agility, out of maintain, flight level 210, 280 knots.
Cross Agility, 210, 280 knots, Southwest 3662.
Jacksonville Center, Walker 2933, ready to taxi.
Walker 2933, runway 18 left, taxi via Charlie Bravo 1.
18 left, Charlie, Bravo 1, Walker 2933.
United 2042, ready to taxi.
United 2042, runway 18 left, taxi via Charlie Bravo 1.
I'm sorry, say it one more time.
United 2042, runway 18 left, taxi via Charlie Bravo 1.
Charlie Bravo 1 to 18 left, United 2042.
United, correction, American 7, which air state are going to?
Let's go.
American 7 taxi, Foxtrot Echo 2, cross runway 17 right at Foxtrot.
Foxtrot Echo 2, terminal 3.
American double 781, which air state are going to?
Airside 4, please.
Double 781 taxi, Bravo Echo, Echo 4, cross runway 18 left at Yankee.
Bravo, Echo 4, cross runway 18 left via Yankee Delta 71.
That was ugly.
Southwest 3662, contact.
Doesn't get any more uglier than that.
3372, Southwest 3662.
Jacksonville Center, United 328, ready for taxi at Orlando Ground, already 18 left.
United 328, runway 18 left, taxi via Charlie Bravo 1.
Approaching minimum.
Charlie Bravo 1, United 328.
Minimums.
Continuing.
Sync rate. Sync rate. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Jack Center, 60, Captain 6588. Are we going to expect an even altitude once we attain?
Kathy 6588, since you're going to Atlanta, I need you at an odd altitude. That's the letter of agreement that we have.
Roger that, I got you. 6588.
Double 3091, welcome to Charlotte, exit right, taxi Alpha to ramp, good night.
I will exit right, Alpha to the ramp, Delta 3091, have a good night.
Blue Streak 5329, welcome to Myrtle Beach, exit left, taxi Alpha to ramp.
Alpha ramp, Blue Streak 5329.
So what did we have going on here? Why did that go? Let's go off here. There's Alpha to the ramp. Let's get all of our deals up. And that was messy.
Center, Delta 518 Heavy, holding short 17 right, ready to go.
Delta 518 Heavy, stand by.
Standing by.
Boy, it doesn't get any messier than that.
25 Heavy on the ground at Orlando, request taxi.
Nobody call me for 2 minutes, somebody's talking to me.
Man, was that ugly. But we made it.
November 512 Delta Mike, Jack Center.
512 Delta Mike.
Stand by. Southwest 1691, Atlanta Center is closing. Radar service terminated. Frequency approved.
Unicom, Southwest 1691. Thanks a lot.
November Alpha, actually stand by. Delta 518, RNAV Villains, runway 17 right. Sorry, RNAV Cape, runway 17 right, clear for takeoff.
RNAV Cape 17 right, clear for takeoff. Delta 518 Heavy.
Walker 2933, RNAV Villains, runway 18 left, clear for takeoff.
The light off.
RNAV Villains, runway 18 left, clear takeoff. Walker 2933.
Who's calling for taxi at Orlando? Delta 225 Heavy, runway 18 left, taxi via Charlie.
Well, it wasn't pretty, but it's the first time. So, I don't know why we couldn't get down fast enough.
Cool. November 512 Delta Mike, so you're flying the stock R4 on a TBM. That's jet only. I have an amendment to your route advisory for any copy.
Alright, 512 Delta Mike, I'm ready to copy.
Now that motivates me more than anything.
November 512 Delta Mike, clear to the Charlotte International Airport via direct Florence VOR to join the Rasmus for your arrival. Maintain flight level 290.
Alright, that's on.
Clear to the Charlotte International Airport, direct Florence VOR, flight level 290, and then what was the arrival?
Raslin 3 arrival.
Raslin 3 arrival for 512 Delta Mike.
512 Delta Mike, read back correct.
Alright, let's go ahead and see if we can get someone in the hopper.
Level 613, runway 18 right, clear to land.
Joshua Flight American 3422, looking to pick up clearance at Nashville.
American 3422, Jack Center, expect DDC.
We'll expect PDC at 3422.
Wow, there we go. Beacon can come off, right? Nope, not yet.
223 Bravo Hotel, Jack Center.
That's coming down.
Yeah, we're down flying a banner's gotten too dark. We're looking to land at Jack Edwards.
November 223 Bravo Hotel. Enter final for runway 27, runway 27, clear to land.
Final 27, runway 27, clear to land, 223 Bravo Hotel.
At Jacksonville Center, good evening, American 1410 with you at 290.
Dragon 1410, Jack Center, right up.
Hi, Denny. Walker 2933, climbing through 3,600.
Walker 2933, Jack Center, your radar contact, climb and maintain, flight level 350, clear direct to VIAP.
350, direct to VIAP, Walker 2933.
So 518, radar contact, altitude.
Heavy airborne, climbing through 2,700.
Level 518, radar contact, climb and maintain, flight level 410, turn left heading 070.
Turn left heading 070, climb and maintain 14,000.
Well, we made it. Not to our standards, though. That's for sure. Not to our standards, for sure. Man, it got fast really quick, and we just couldn't get down. We just could not get down. I mean, I had full speed brakes going. I guess what I probably should have done was speed up, but I was already going to violate the speed limit. Probably should have put 4,000 instead of above 4,000 at our last point. Let me show you guys. Maybe you'll agree with me. Yeah, it was all right. You have to go look at the replay, Caleb. I definitely came in too high, too hot. Too high and too hot. And I ended up catching the glide scope from above, you know, at like 800 feet. So thank God I had VMC weather. So yeah, it was just kind of crazy. Yeah, I have no idea why I couldn't get the plane down. I think what I should have done at the end of the day, let me minimize the screen. So I got the clear via, like the descent via. So that was good. But Luther's 5 or 4,000, but it's above 4,000. So yeah, that was rough. And Luther comes right into at 17 miles out. And you can see I needed to be at Ashley at 1,600 feet. Wow. Yeah, I mean, that's not a whole lot of room. I mean, Ashley's 6 miles out. That's 11 miles to go 2,400 feet. I was just too fast, too high. So, yeah, I was going to hand fly it down, but I also wanted to get into the glide scope. And just, I mean, I caught it and then and then I took off the autopilot basically. So, but we made it. I did put reverse thrusters in on the runway, so that was interesting. But we needed to go about 7,000 feet, but the landing performance was 5,500 feet, so I probably left in the reverse thrusters way too long, and then I had to hit the brake. I guess, I don't know, if you hit the brake, does it disengage the auto brake? Like if you manually hit the brake, let me turn this off. So if you manually hit the brake, does it take it off of the auto brake? Because I had the auto brake set at 3. And so I noticed, man, yeah, I guess I have to tap the manual brake and to remove it off of auto brake, and then I could do what I want to do. Yeah, I did get the visual. I got the visual pretty far out. The visual clearance and landing clearance about 10 miles out, so that was all good. Yeah, it's just like anytime you come in hot and high, it has something to do with, 50 miles back, 50 to 60 miles back, something I wasn't doing right. I had it in VNAV, and so I was assuming that it was going to close down the distance and the speed, but unfortunately when I look at the arrival, we'll go look at the arrival here, the Osprey 7. So when we were looking at the Osprey 7 here, I made it boo-boo. I made it within that range. But you can see Turtles is above 10, and Osprey didn't have anything other than it's like 6,000 feet. I blew right through. I mean, I was like at 9,000, I think, when I got to Osprey. And then I only had 8.7 miles to go to get to 4. And without busting the speed limit of 250, it was rough. It was definitely rough. It's funny. I've done this approach before, but I've come in through Jard and landed actually to the north, and man, that was a lot easier. We were, you know, 210 coming in, so we got 250, 210. Here it was just like drop the hammer and then you're at 4. I think if I would have made Luther instead of above 4,000 on the FMC, if I had just made it 4,000, I think it would have been fine. Yeah. Yeah, I should have put in an altitude like at 4,000, right? Just 4,000. Not above, not below, just 4,000. I think that would have helped tremendously instead of this. I honestly think there should be, if you look at all of the ones in the boxes, they're all that's at 3,000, at 4,000, at 4,000. And so you see 3,000, 4,000, 4,000 with this one, Luther. No, it didn't have it. It was just above 4,000. When you really need to be there at 4,000. I mean, you really need to be at 3, but 4,000 is at minimum, you know, and 210. I don't know why they don't have a speed restriction here. I don't know. They'd have to lower you a lot quicker. The computer, yeah. Anyway, we made it. We landed. We vacated. We taxied. It was good. I'm going to continue to fly this PMG 737-800. It's a little more complex, which is great. I love it. You know, I found myself. I just found myself keeping. I mean, I had to adjust the speed down to the VREF +5, so I just put it down at VREF, and yeah, it was fun. It was fun. I mean, for maybe, I don't know, second flight, maybe third flight with it, and now just going for VATSIM and having at it. We weren't vectored. It was interesting because Luther is the initial approach fix for the ILS 1.5. So. Oh wow! So Minneapolis to Boston. Damn win on a 3-3 left. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. So, yeah, so it's interesting because a lot of people wanted me to get the iFly 737 MAX. And so I decided to do the PMDG because it's so popular. But at some point I will do the 737 MAX. And so yeah, probably should have gone around. Not lying, probably should have gone around, but I felt we could make it and have a safe landing. By the time we got 500 feet above, I felt like we had it. So it was all good. We were stable. I ended up putting flaps 40, which really screwed me up, instead of flaps 30. I don't have the detents right, but I was just, hey, I got to slow down. So anyway, it was all good. And here we are. Here we are in Charleston on VATSIM. It's cool. Cool. Good suggestion. We'll do it again. We'll do it again. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow night. I will fire it up and get us another flight, and we'll see how we can do it. I may fire this one up later on this evening and try to replicate it and see if I can make it better. So anyway, guys, it's been a lot of fun. Really appreciate you guys giving input. A lot of people voted what aircraft for the Boeing we should use for the stream. The PMDG was the winner. 737-800 was the winner, so I appreciate all your feedback. Close second was the iFly 737 MAX, and then third place was the Captain Sim 717, which I do have, and I will fly that at some point. And then the Salty 747 was dead last, and so I don't even think I got any votes. All right, guys, that's a wrap. we will get rolling and we'll set one up pretty soon. See you, Caleb. Thanks a lot. Buster, you know what to do.